Hello?
Friday, the 13th.
Hi.
You may only see it once, but that will be enough. Friday, the 13th.
Hey amigos, JP Collectibles once again, and this time I decided to start with a diorama or crystal lake accessory set of one of the most iconic movies of all time, and yet bring another iconic vintage villain into the equation. Yep, I'm talking about Friday the 13th. For some of you, it's probably too vintage to watch, but too cool to keep having in the horror yet scary repertoire of movies. Okay, well, for the ones that aren't that into this movie, what really is or was, let me update you, okay? Friday the 13th is a 1980 American slasher film produced and directed by Sean Cunningham and written by Victor Miller. Its plot follows a group of teenage camp counselors who are murdered one by one by an unknown killer while attempting to reopen a 1935 abandoned summer camp called Crystal Lake in 1958. Now you might understand why all the camp-related movies or series there are based on this major one, who happens to be the one who gave them the idea. Makes sense, right? Well, that's as far as I want to go with the movie plot, because I don't want to make this review about the movie, so if you like to see it, the movie, be my guest. That way you'd understand a bit more of what I'm talking about. It is definitely a must-see classic movie. Alright, I happen to have this set thanks to my cool cousin Eric Guevara, who obviously knows what I'm into in terms of action figures and collectibles. So thank you, cuz, aka Primate. Okay, let's see. Let's begin with the box. It's pretty cool considering the image and pictures that allows you to see how everything goes in place. I wish I had this type of gifts back when I was a kid, Was I the only one who got clothes for Christmas when all I wanted was a G.I. Joe or a Masters of the Universe figure? Alright, the components. I had already put this together, because with all the respect, I'm not like those collectors that leave things on the box until they acquire a mint value over time. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, these appear to be not only one, but three dioramas together, one being the dog pier, the other the Crystal Lake sign, and the other the cool rookie that pins Jason under the water in Friday the 13th, part 6 and 7, where he's resurrected. Okay, the dog pier, it is well detailed, and as you can see here, it has some pebbles or stones. And for a closer look, I love the detail they added to the wooden floor here. Can you see it? Cool. It also has connector packs, 2 on the side and 1 on the top here that obviously are for the rest of the pieces that comes with. Okay, the lampposts, utterly detailed as well, and they were pretty clever as in making it look or giving it the effect as if the light bulb was lit. Look, cool, huh? And the wood, very realistic as well. See? Look at this. Well, the post as well as the pack have this L shape underneath that obviously tells you how it goes. So I'd use my common sense power and there. You might be wondering, why did he start with the light post first? Well, if you did, I figure you don't want to try to deal with the locks next to it because you wouldn't have space for your fingers, and it can be a little bit intricate to do. Once that is in place, you want to add the locks. Cool. Look, as you can see here, they're pretty well detailed as well, and you can even see the growth rings. I'm not a dendrochronologist, but if I were it, I'd be impressed. It also gives you the impression that the rest of the underneath logs are underwater. Hello? Because it's a deck, so whatever you place it on, it would look as if the logs were submerged. It seems that I can place them in either side of the deck, and I'm talking about the logs, and they would fit just perfectly. But you can see the logs have this caught angle that gives you just the right perception of how they really go. It's not a big deal though, but just in case, you're focused on the details here. Okay, there. Done. Finito. Fini. Hecho. Okay, now we're gonna go with the sign. Okay, we have got the lights making sure they're going to an angle inward towards the sign. Then get the middle connector port. Just be careful with the softer plastic, and by this I mean the hooks and the lamps, because they're breakable. So if you're a rude, careless spec when installing them, they might break, so be careful. Okay, ready with the framework, and now I would add the support feet, this, right here, there. Okay, now my favorite part, bitches, the sign. Look at it. Oh my god, isn't this as accurate as it could be? Welcome to Camp Crystal Lake, established 1935. Then you can also see the corner hooks that will allow you to hang it with these two chains right here. Warning, this is rather annoying to do. Ugh. But thanks to the magic of editing, I just snap my fingers and voila! Okay, and last but not least, the boulder that was thrown along with the chain wrapped in Jason's neck, which is very detailed. It does look like metal, and the rock looks like a real rock. That's awesome. Also, the sign spray painted that reads, "Welcome to Camp Blood." Then you've got a real metal chain that has got a connector point at the end. If you move the padlock a little bit out of the way, you'll find a slot, and the chain will fit right into it like this. You see? There. Then if you take a closer look to the end of the chain, you'll find that there is a collar light already made to place it on your favorite figure. You know what I'm talking about. You know who I'm talking about. Okay, make sure before you do that, adding it to your figure that is, you add the figure support. It is a clear rod, as you can see here, with two pegs at the button that obviously are meant to be connected to the boulder, and a spatula shaped like at the top to place your figure. I won't take it apart because I'm afraid it might break. But anyways, all right, overall, this is an amazing set. The specificity and details is utterly well shown. I'll show you the figure I picked for this set in the next video, because I didn't want this to be long and boring, you know, so stick around and don't miss the second part. See ya with Mr. Jason on the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe for more. Bye-bye.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.